Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Misha. I am a meditation coach and intuition expert, and I am dedicated to teaching you the amazing possibilities that a meditation practice can open up for you. Today, I am going to be talking about a topic that might sound quite confronting at first. It might sound a bit much, a bit intense, but actually, I think what this topic can open up to us when we really understand it is so profound. Today we're going to be talking about the connection between meditation and metaphysics. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that deals with things that we can't see but we know are there. Things like love, consciousness, time, anything that we can't hold that doesn't have grounds in physicality. I've always found it really interesting the role that meditation plays in religion and spirituality, and questioned why that is, why so many people seem to believe that it brings you closer to these teachings, or some even say that meditation brings them closer to God. What is it about meditation that makes you more open to spiritual or religious perspectives? And how is this something that can practically improve the quality of your life? This topic is one that is really close to my heart. If you don't know my story, I actually started meditating from a really young age. I had a really early spiritual awakening, I suppose, or at least I can say that I found myself getting drawn to more metaphysical topics quite early on. And in my head, that was always because of the meditation practice. This was like some gateway, and it's interesting how I noticed that other people that held a meditation practice had similar views or ideas, conclusions that they had come to. Didn't even really start meditating from a spiritual perspective. It was something that I did initially to help me control my awareness. I was a very sensitive girl, and as a sensitive person, I needed to keep myself grounded, just learn to better direct my awareness. And I had some mystical experiences when I was 15, 16. When I say mystical, I just mean kind of strange. I had like intuitive visions, and I even had a really intense out-of-body experience. And so I've just been really intrigued with the psychology side of meditation, because I truly believe that there is something here that needs to be brought to the surface, something that more people should really be more open to, regardless of what they believe in. If you're an atheist and you're freaked out by big ideas of powers beyond our comprehension, you might think, what good can metaphysical thinking do for me? I mean, from the outside, some metaphysical perspectives might look like hysteria. Reframe it like this. Every invention, every great inventor, these ideas, these inventions, they weren't always rooted in physicality. They weren't always rooted in reality before they could become something physical. They were a metaphysical concept that needed to be visualized, that needed to be theorized before it could be brought into material logic, before it could be brought into the sciences. It's this bringing these ideas from a metaphysical perspective and grounding them into physicality. So metaphysics is really important when it comes to breaking through to new thought, new ideas, new inventions. Metaphysics is a field of potential. It's a field of possibility. Metaphysical thinking isn't exclusive to spirituality or religion. My intentions in teaching you how to foster metaphysical thinking aren't from a spiritual or religious standpoint. I'm not trying to indoctrinate anyone into my own way of thinking. I think that being able to think this way, being able to open up more to metaphysical thinking, deepens your own personal philosophy, and I think we have our own personal philosophy to live by. I think that we all have our own vision of reality, and whatever that vision might be, whatever you believe in, I just want you to be rooted deeply in it and to let it enrich the quality of your life. Metaphysical thinking skills are something that drastically improve the quality of your life even day to day. The ability to map out possibilities and foresee paths. It fuels creativity and innovation, decision making. Metaphysical reflection guides how we define purpose. It colors our daily motivation, why we work, why we create, why we nurture our relationships. Others may feel more disoriented when faced with uncertainty, but if you have a strong metaphysical framework, it acts like an inner map that orients us when life feels chaotic. Meditation helps you to view things from more of a metaphysical perspective. There are actually several factors from a psychological and neuroscience standpoint that back this fact. The way that you view the world literally changes through a meditation practice. Meditation improves intuitive ability and pattern recognition ability, which is key when it comes to metaphysical thinking. Meditation strengthens your intuitive mind in so many ways. It enhances pattern recognition, letting you spot symbolic or structural connections, drawing synchronicities together. It deepens the link between your conscious and your subconscious mind. And subconscious mind is where intuitive wisdom is found. It's when this subconscious wisdom can be brought to the surface and experienced as a feeling, as a synchronicity that you have intuitive knowledge. Not only this, but meditation calms your conscious mind. So the noise of your conscious mind can be a blocker when it comes to listening to those deeper inner thoughts and that inner wisdom. So when your conscious mind is quietened, when you are very calm, you are more likely to let these things emerge, to come to the surface. To think metaphysically, you must be able to perceive patterns, to draw together synchronicities and to give meaning to them. This is not the only way in which meditation enhances metaphysical thinking ability. There is also visionary ability. Metaphysics relies on visionary ability, the capacity to imagine possibilities and to foresee paths, to see outcomes in your mind's eye. Visionary ability, or the ability to foresee possibilities, is crucial when it comes to metaphysical thinking because it allows you to conceive of patterns, ideas, and realities that aren't immediately tangible. This imaginative and intuitive leap enables metaphysical thinkers to bridge the gap between the unknown and known possibilities. Visionary ability enables you to construct mental models of things such as time, consciousness, love, metaphysical things, picturing how they might function or connect. A controlled study using the Torrance tests of creative thinking showed that even short-term meditation practice can significantly enhance your visionary and creative ability. And it would be wrong to talk about this topic without talking about ego dissolution. So ego dissolution is something that was once a Eastern metaphysical concept, but it's been grounded into neuroscience and psychology. Meditation is proven to dissolve the ego. And this is something that in the East they have been saying for thousands and thousands of years, but now we understand it properly, fully. Meditation reduces the activity in the default mode network, and this is the brain network that is tied to self-referential thoughts. So when you meditate, self-focused thoughts are quietened. Meditation fosters a sense of selflessness. So how does this have anything to do with metaphysical thinking? Your thoughts shift when you are tied to your physical identity and when your mind is open and can see beyond the illusion of self. Your mind opens up to more imaginative possibilities. So how do you get started in a meditation practice? When you first start a meditation practice, it might feel like not much is happening, that it's not worth it, you're bored, you're anxious, but see, these are the breakthrough things that you have to experience before you're able to really start to reap the rewards and the transformational change that happens in a practice, it takes time, it takes practice. It's a muscle that needs to be trained, and it's always uncomfortable at first. And then when you give it time, you're able to break through to really nice, deep states of bliss that I highly recommend. And as the nature of your thinking changes throughout meditation practice, it just adds a lot more depth to your life. The nature of your thoughts, how they change. You expand to more possibilities and you draw together more conclusions through this new lens, through this new open lens of seeing the world, not limited by thoughts of self-identity or blinded by ego. Then your understanding of the world expands drastically. The depth of your philosophy deepens with it. For beginners, I did actually create a 10-minute short meditation guide for you to explore. It's really great for beginners. It's a very simple breath and body awareness designed for deep relaxation. And if you would like to go even deeper into a practice, do reach out to me on email or on Instagram, or you can directly book on my website a very personalized meditation one-to-one experience. I hand write and curate a script just for you and a worksheet for afterwards to help you to foster and put together a sustainable meditation practice that best works for you specifically. You can go into some really interesting things through this practice. I can help you to find clarity in areas of your life. I can help you open up to more of a vision for things. So connect to emotions that you want to connect to, let go of things that you want to let go of. There's honestly so many things that can be done in a meditation practice. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow so you don't miss out on content like this, and check out my website for more content on self-mastery. You can explore blogs, intuitive readings, even a metaphysical shop. Thank you for watching.